The cleanup has started at the burnt-out Brickdam police station following a fire last Saturday which gutted several buildings in the compound housing several departments within the division. The fire destroyed the commander's office, inquiries, CID, the traffic department, the officers' mess, and the police prosecutor's office. Several vehicles and motorcycles were destroyed as the fire service struggled to contain the blaze. 16 prisoners who were at the time in the lockups were all safely evacuated. Policemen and women were busy trying to move documents, files, and weapons, tactical shields, and other items. The Farley gas station was at one point under threat. Added to that, an adjoining building, which served as the office of Khan's auto dealership, was also gutted. The fire at one time threatened the houses and businesses on Hatfield Street, with fire tenders on the scene without water and in some cases refusing help to access water from a nearby fire hydrant. Attorney at law says Gunraj was visibly upset with members of the Guyana Fire Service as he watched the fire threaten his law office.
Unfortunately, I could only give them a failing grade. And the elements, the natural elements of wind are, I think, protecting what the buildings that I'm concerned with on Hatfield Street. What I'm seeing is gross incompetence. They are being pointed out, fire hydrants that are apparently in working order that have recently been serviced, and up to now, I've been out here over an hour. No attempt has even been made to look at the fire hydrant. I'm looking at it, and admittedly when I came here, the fire was raging, but I have seen absolutely no effort made to contain that fire. I'm not a firefighter. I don't know what the technicalities are, but of course, when I look at it, I can't see any tangible evidence of it being contained or any quelling of.
At one time, the debris from the fire caught the building of Hughes, Fields, and Stobie. Attorney at law Nigel Hughes and his wife Cathy Hughes pleaded with the fire service to access water from a fire hydrant in front of his office, but to no avail.
You got a fire hydrant that's working and nobody can open it.
I know the hydrant in front of my office is working. We paid to get it service. They told me it wasn't working, and you could videotape it right there. It's working.
Public-spirited citizens opened the hydrant and got the water to help Hughes save his building. Some Leopold Street residents then began chanting as government ministers came out to lend support to their colleagues. Hours after the fire was extinguished, the fire chief was not in a position to offer members of the media any update on the fire.
I will let you know just now. I know.
What time the fire started?
Just now, I will brief you guys as soon as I finish my immediate.
But there's nothing you can tell us at this time?
No.
Absolutely nothing?
No.
Almost 3 hours after this fire started, let's try to set fire out.
As soon as
No update for us?
I will give you guys the update as soon as I finish. We still in investigation the circumstances surrounding the fire.
Us on shorter periods of how the fire is. What's the hold up this time?
No, I will let you know just now. As soon as I finish, I'll let you know.
Commissioner of Police Acting Nigel Hoppy said the loss is very severe.
However, that would not deter us. We've already started immediately to put system in place to ensure that we are in keeping with our mandate of service and protection to the citizenry. We lost several buildings, as the minister would indicated. We lost also vehicles, some that matters under investigation, while others were vehicles that were destroyed, some in a significant way belonging to the Guyana Police Force. We were able to first and foremost save lives, which is one of our procedures to ensure first we save lives. So all of the 16 prisoners were accounted for and relocated to another location. And then the next step we did was to ensure that the arms and ammunition were secured. We were successful in also doing that. And then the next thing we did is to ensure that records were saved. We weren't able to save all of the records, but our efforts were, we put stringent efforts in place to ensure that a lot of records were saved. A lot of the ranks were committed to the task. And then other assets were saved. We were able to take out motorcycles and so on, including a generator.
Home Affairs Minister Robeson Ben said he expects an after-action report from the Guyana Fire Service.
In respect of all the events which occurred, the time they learned of the fire, the assets which were deployed, the availability of water, the sources of water, and the ranks of persons who were out there. Issues relating to future building are already being considered by our engineers. We've already told them to think now about what we need in terms for a temporary location and in terms of a design for a new police headquarters building for 4A at Brigdam.
The Guyana Fire Service arrived 6 minutes after the call was made and was unable to save the buildings. The Brigdam Police Station was the headquarters of Division 4A. Meanwhile, the Guyana Police Force is reporting that the Regional Police Division 4A headquarters will now be temporarily relocated to the St. Stanislaus College.
Are you having problems sleeping at night? Well, worry no more. Comfort Sleep mattresses are simply the best. Comfort Sleep provides quality products, factory fresh and better value. With every purchase you make, you become part of our family and help to fulfill the need of the less fortunate. Comfort Sleep, as part of their corporate duty, provides meals for over 500 children in regions 3, 4 and 6, 3 times a week. This, among other charitable events year-round, is part of our mandate. What are you waiting for? Keep the dream going. Be part of this great family. Comfort Sleep, Eccles Industrial Estate, East Bank, Demerara. Telephone 233-3013 or 233-2657. Email comfortsleep49@gmail.com.
President Ali goes off on the Guyana Fire Service after the Brigdam Police Station was gutted by fire. President Irfaan Ali expressed his disappointment at the Guyana Fire Service's handling of Saturday's fire, which destroyed the Brigdam Police Station. He said he cannot and will not tolerate this, as he put the Guyana Fire Service on notice.
We have been making tremendous investment in the last year in the fire service, and I've made this very clear. In this country, people would have to be held accountable for their actions. We can't be making investment in state apparatus and state institutions and do not get the results from those investments. The response of the fire service was poor, at its best yesterday. And as president, I hope the fire service can acknowledge this, because if you can't acknowledge the problem, you can't deal with it.
He posited that this lackadaisical, insufficient and indifferent approach cannot continue.
This is less than a 3 minutes walk to our main fire station, right? We cannot continue as a country and as a people to not address these issues. We can't continue to make investments and not have the returns on the investment. Whether it's in the public service, in the hospitals, the inefficiency has to be weeded out. If you don't want to perform public service, then do the honorable thing. Don't take a job in the fire department and believe it's a part-time job. Don't take the government assets safety gear, and leave it home when you're an emergency worker.
Further, Ali said a team is to be put together to investigate the response to the fire. The president praised the efforts of the Guyana Police Force for quickly organizing themselves and maintaining law and order despite the setback. And 2 robbery murder suspects killed in police stakeout. The 2 suspects in the robbery murder of Joshua Denny were fatally shot by the police during a stakeout at UG Access Road around 6 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, according to the police. The 2 are Quincy Jupiter, called Ding Dagger, and David Smith, called Borlin. According to the police press department, the 2 were shot during a stakeout. The police said that a .32 pistol with 2 matching rounds and a 45 Colt pistol with 3 live rounds along with 5 9mm rounds were recovered by the police after the shooting. The 19-year-old electrician Joshua Denny was shot dead while on his way to work by bandits who took his 18 pennyweight gold chain valued at $170,000 and made good their escape. Denny was shot twice during the robbery and died while receiving treatment. The young man was also expecting his first child.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website at www.rdproductionsgy.com.